Hi, it's Jez from Nigezza Creates. Thank you for joining me today. So it's Sunday and it's another haul video. This is from eBay and I bought a pile of documents, masses, job lot of documents here. So I'm just going to show you what I've got and my idea for these. So when I saw them, it was just a picture of all these, and I want to make a document journal, you know, that sort of size. So I thought, oh God, this will make a document journal. Actually, it would make loads. It would make absolutely loads. Now this isn't very old. This is 1941, but they're all different ages. 1916. That one's 1897, 1888. I remember. So that's another 1918, 1918, 1918. It's a lot from 1918. 1940. I'm putting them over there. I'm sort of categorising them. That's from the 40s. That's the 40s. That's the 40s, that's the 40s. Then I got these big ones, really big in there, which is quite exciting actually. Right, so we got these. Here we go. I think that's 55, 1955. So I do love that on the back. Quite a few pages there, and look at this. How exciting. And then you've got a page there with lots of people signed it at the bottom there. Just amazing. So that kind of go there with that little lot. And then I've got this thing here tied up with ribbon. Tied with a ribbon there, from 1960. So the balance sheet for the estate from 1959 from Mr. Steele, who died in 1960. So it's just a list of what they owned and how much the estate was worth, I guess, first settling their will. So not too old. And then there's this. Oh, look at that lovely old green folder. They've got their eyelets that are neat both sides. Quite like to know how to do that. So when's this from? So this is from 1918. There's oodles in here. So this is, they've inspected a property, so present the value. So it's just valuation. So lots and lots of lovely type pages. Love it when it's like sort of purple tone. So lots of pages here. Would make nice pages in a document journal. And then right at the back here, we've got massive, huge map. I'm going to show this to my son. My son works for the land registry, so he deals with old maps and old documents all the time. But there, that's an estate, which is fantastic. I love that map, and it's made of, I don't know what. So you've got different, it changes there. Can you see? It's sort of shiny there, and then down there it's not so shiny. So yeah, I think that is quite exciting. I don't know what I've managed to do there. There, you've managed to catch that, Jez. So there, we've seen that document now. We've seen that document now. So we've got different ages, so let's go youngest to oldest, shall we? So for 1942, quite like the fact that it's bound there. Now I've got documents like this with this sort of outline and everything that are obviously parchment, but this isn't. This is kind of feels like cotton paper, to be fair. So it's very large, and you've got that binding, which I'll probably undo, otherwise this is, oh, it's been bent like for 80 years, Jez. And we've got nice plain paper there on the back, and I love these bits. So that's the bit that I'm imagining in my document journal, and that would be plain on the other side, so that'll be a good page that will, you know, have journaling here, there and everywhere. That would also be a nice plain page. So yeah, 1941, we've got a nice old Brad there, and it's got engraving on it. It's got, and it is DYEZ, DYBZ, I think. And it looks like a backwards C. Anyway, it's nice. So this was the sale of a business. Oh, I love it. It's like teacher's marking. Look at that. Love it. So it's obviously probably the proof copy, and then they've written all sorts of other things on there. Oh, I do like it. This is reminding me of my teaching days, marking people's work. I mostly did it electronically, so I'd have done this, but on the computer. I'd have highlighted things and then written notes about it for them to correct. That was tended to be how I did it. Oh, I like that. That's loads of pages, look. Loads, absolutely loads. Yep. So again, tenancy form. I mean, 1942, what's that? Is that 80 odd years ago? So I'm sitting thinking, it's not that old, but it's 80 odd years ago, Jez, it is old. So lots and lots of pages here. So this would be nice. So I could make loads and loads of document journals using these, because it's sort of like the way it's folded as well makes it really easy. Contract and conditions of sale. Have something. Oh, I like the writing on there. A dwelling, house and premises in Stafford. Like that. Oh, nice stamp. That's a nice page. I like that. That would look very good. And then you've got, so because I like these particularly, so then you would have that on the other side, that on the other side. They look pretty, and then you've got the journaling space on the back. Thank you. Another Brad, same stamp on it. This one has been folded in a mismatched sort of way, but you know it's going to have to go in a journal in a mismatched sort of way. I'm not going to recrease it in any other way. It's going to go in like that, which add a bit of interest, won't it, if that's the spine there. So the book would have to be wider. Yeah, I'm sure we can manage that. Although it's got a great big wide margin there, you could possibly trim it down as long as there was no writing in the margin, because as there is there, so I couldn't trim that down. Oh, and lovely handwriting on the back. So that's a little added bonus, isn't it? Nice watermarked paper there at the back. So still in the 40s. This is the last one from the 40s, and then we'll move into antique. So this is another sale of business. So this, we've got now a modern staple, and it's very large, very large. So each of these would be 2 pages in a document journal, or a page with a big flip out. And there's no writing on the back, with a little bit of handwriting on the back of that one. Nice corrections. Nice lot of signatures, more writing on the back, and then a nice big plain stuff. And there's a lot bit of messy scrawl on the back there, which is totally illegible for my eye. For my eye. And here we come into my first antique one, 1918. So this is a will. So this is very tall. So in terms of a document journal, that's quite tall. So if I was going to use these, they would have to, the bottom would have to be folded up to make a pocket, which is fine for using this. I say that page would then be folded up. You've got yourself a pocket. Or you chop the end off and you've got a small bit that you would use for someone else. So you could chop it down and then just have a little bit of paper to pop in somewhere. Nice big plain bit there at the back to go with that. So that's very cool. So I've got quite the next few are this sort of extra long thing. Dame Henrietta Elizabeth Sophie Gray Edgerton and Sir Philip Henry Brian Gray Edgerton Bart and Frederick Edward Gray Parsonby Esquire to Sir Philip Henry Gray, right, copy release. So it's a release of property. Right. Jointure and portions. No idea what any of that means. No idea at all what any of that means, but that's quite cool. 176. Is that 1,000? No, it's a dot, Jez. So it's £176. No, because then you've got 610. Oh no, that's the acres. All right, that's acres. That's not money, Jez. Not money, but okay. So I like them when they're handwritten in the beautiful scrawl. So these are the same people. Right, so this is large. Oh, very large. Very large. 1885. Very large document here. Again, it's typed as opposed to handwritten, but we've got writing there in the margins. So loads and loads. Loads and loads of bits and bops going on here. Oh, like them when we've got, that's pounds, shilling and pence. So what have we got here? In the township and parish of Asbury. So you've got house and land. That's how big it is, and that's their yearly rent. So somebody pays £178.18 for something. Is that? Oh no, there's a £217. That's probably a lot of money back then, though. There we go, and there's more. So they're nice to have. And then we've got big blank space there. So if that was going to be cut down, that would be a nice antique bit of paper there for a journal. All of these are blank on the back, so if they went in the journal page, you've got a blank page on the back. I might split some of these up and put them into my bundles. So these are all around the same time, these, and they're all pertaining to the same people. And now we're moving on to something different. So this is a different size here. That's folded down quite neat. And this is 1916 to 1917. Bill of costs, £13, 3 shillings and 9p. Old money, of course. Oh, get exciting. I did look at this when it came in and it's just been sat there for ages. So we've got a nice receipt there to say that they've received it with a stamp of the then king. And here we've got the most beautiful writing. Now even I can read that. So attending you on your instructing us, you have arranged to purchase the business of this company subject to your obtaining a satisfactory extension to the lease from the landlord and receiving instructions to act on you, blah blah blah. So they were buying something. I love it. It's ledger page. Now I could iron this to flatten it out a bit better, or each one is 2 pages in a journal and it's blank on the other side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's 6 sheets there and the back one's blank. Love that. Beautiful writing. Really like it. Really like it. Another long one here. This is release from a sum of 333,000. That will be 6 shillings and 8p. 1888. And disappointingly, it's typed. When was the typewriter invented then? So we've got just a lot of typed. Get more excited about handwritten things than the typed things. But they're still fabulous, and it's still very old. So that's 136 years ago. Yeah. And this diddy one here is from 1897. This is the memo, so the actual document might be older because this is just a memo at the end. Let's have a little butchers at what we've got. Oh, I'd totally forgotten this. How stunning. The London Insurance, incorporated by the Royal Charter in 1720. That's fabulous. Bring on to Lady Day, 1895. No pounds, 5 shillings and 3p. It doesn't sound like a lot. Oh no, £350 there, Jez. I'll say that's a big document for just 5 shillings and 3p. That's just beautiful. Love this at the bottom here. And then you've got a lot of gobbins about insurance policies that nobody reads, do they? And that was it. So now we're back to this. So that was one hell of a lovely bundle that I got for, I thought I'll have this many and then I won't hold back, and I can do myself a document journal or 6 with all of this. Just simply lovely. Okay, I hope you enjoyed seeing all that, and I will be back again with another haul in a week's time. Okay, in the meantime, lots and lots of crafty videos to enjoy on my channel through the week. Okay, bye for now.